right off the head, short side. He had an option on the back door and decided, you know what, I'm going to put it right there. Like, there is some skill on that team, and it is nice to watch. And you're right, like Hudson's dancing, and we're watching it right here. He's got Suzuki right through the blue paint, and he gets the goalie to lean off and puts it under the bar. Like, they made a comeback in that game.
They did. They were dead in the water, man.
Yeah, they were.
They found a way to battle back and actually win the game. So Montreal's off to a great start.
Yeah.
We're waiting on news of Brady Tkachuk. It's, second opinion season, right, in sports.
Yeah.
Everyone's looking for a second and third and fourth opinion. But I guess Brady's down in New York looking for
just dying for somebody to say to him, nah, it's not as bad as I think.
It's a sprain.
Well,
actually, it's a sprain.
Which is positive, because I think a lot of guys are saying, I need somebody to tell me that I'm done for the year.
Right. Like, he wants to play, clearly. And if he has to have surgery and he's out for months, man, I thought Travis Green handled it. I think he handled it well, but you could tell he's not in the mood for basically the media to intimate that they're in big trouble. He's trying to shut that down, which you have to. Like, you have to. You can't sit there and just wallow in it. You can't. What's he going to do? Go up there and, let's light a candle for Brady because he's not playing and our season's in big trouble.
Yeah.
Green, Travis Green's got to handle it properly, and he's out, and you move on, and you got to keep everyone upbeat. But it's
you're
tough.
literally putting lines together on a board for everybody before the game, and Tkachuk's coming out, and Amadio's going up to the first line.
Yeah.
So you could say next man up, but that's a big chore for that guy, who's basically been a depth guy. He has won a cup in Vegas, I believe, but now he's the first line left winger.
Yeah, I think they'll move it around too. The only, slight good news is they're getting Batherson back. He's a good player, so they can. He was missing, so if you Batherson coming back, but you're right, it's going to be by committee. Like, that's the thing. If you're not going to score 5-on-5, you better be winning 3-2. The goalies have to be good. The D have to be good. Like, you've got to find a way. You're not replacing Brady Tkachuk. There's nobody on that roster that you go, okay, you just take Brady's spot. Like, that's the difference. So, we've heard it for now how many months? You got to replace Marner by committee and all that.
Mm-hmm.
They got to do it by committee, and they've got, if Ridley Gregg goes up there or Amadi or whatever, how about Tim Stützle have, he's still a hell of a player. Like, they've got guys that have to step up in the absence of Brady Tkachuk.
Yes.
Because there's
one guy
nobody
cannot
replaces
end your
him.
season. If
Exactly.
you're one player, now a goaltender might be the rare
Different.
exception,
Right.
clearly, but if one player, whoever it is, ends your season, then you weren't legit anyway. And I think
Right.
Ottawa proved last year they were legit, and this will be a true test. If he misses 30 games, 35 games, that's a lot of time. It's a huge chunk of the season.
I always go back to one comparison, and it's dating myself, and it might be an extreme example. But the 1 year that Colorado lost Forsberg in the playoffs, and Joe Sakic won the Stanley Cup without Forsberg.
He had a spleen. Remember, he had a spleen.
Yeah, it was something. He wasn't playing. He was out of the playoffs, and Joe Sakic was like, well, I can't sit here and piss and moan. I got to go out there. And they won the Cup without Forsberg, man.
That's right.
Remember that.
That's right.
He had like a ruptured spleen or something weird like that.
Whatever it was, Noodles, it was like the guy wasn't playing.
He was not coming back.
No.
Yeah. Like, look at the Jays with Bichette. Like, Bichette's out. He's been their co-MVP all year, and he hasn't played
Nobody
a playoff
cares.
game.
What's your gut feeling?
You got to win tonight.
What's your gut feeling about tonight, the Jays? Where are we at here? Positive vibes or nervous or what? What do we got?
My gut feeling is Shane Bieber performs tonight. That's my gut feeling. He's performed really well against Seattle in his career at that building. He owes them one to an extent. Went on the road game 3 in New York. It didn't go so well for him. I think he has a night, and I think that sets the tone. And I think if they win tonight, then, it's 51-49 Seattle. Like, it's a whole new series if you win tonight. I always say it. Someone's got to be up 2-1 if you're going to game 4. I guess it could be up 3-0. I guess that's not actually accurate. But if you want to make it a long series, someone's going to be up 2-1. And that's the scenario that the Jays have to find themselves in tonight. They have to find a way for the bats to come alive and be tough outs, man. That's what they were all year. They were a tough out all season long.
What about this for Bieber, Hayes? Can he perform? And could he also, I don't even know if the Jays organization or Schneider would let him, but you see what the Dodgers pitchers are doing?
Yes, Yamamoto again last night.
The guy pitched the whole game.
Yeah, go ahead.
Snell pitched 8 innings.
Right.
So, but when you look at Bieber and his body of work, and it's just the way the Jays have worked, I don't even think that would be an option, even if he was dialed in.
No, he's
I'm
gonna
not sure
come
they
out.
would allow themselves to do it either.
No,
Gotta come
which
out,
is
sorry.
so stupid. But
Sorry.
Which is even in a do or die, man,
Yes.
where it's like our lives are on the line. I
no
think in the-
hitter. He could have a no hitter going. They'll be like, let's bring in Brendan Little here. We need Little. Bring in Little. No hitter.
That's
Perfect
the
game.
thing. Like, that's the
Little.
concerning part. Let these guys
Little.
run. If they're
breathe.
I would love to see
Marlin.
your face. No hitter in the 5th.
Yeah.
Little. If there was like a candid camera on you, I would just love to see
I'll
it.
live stream it somewhere
Yeah.
tonight on Instagram or Twitter or TikTok or something. You will find me online.
You'll be driving to Seattle.
Yes, I
to
will.
Charge
I will
the
be.
mound.
Crossing the border in North Dakota.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happening. All right, Jerry's coming up this hour because we got Ray and Tim Kirkchin going to join us today. We got our best bets coming up as well. We got some crazy audio coming out of the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals that we will play and break down. A weird story also about Teoscar Hernandez and which hotel he was staying in Milwaukee. We'll tell you about that. Leafs back in action tomorrow. Game 3 of the ALCS tonight. Overdrive continues. TSN 1050 and on TSN 4.
You're going to want to hear this.
Jerry's percentages.
I don't love being commissioner as much as I used to. I actually love it even more.
That's the voice of a Hall of Famer.
Are you kidding? Have you been out drinking?
You're all pigeons. Filthy, filthy pigeons.
It's Jerry. G-E-R-R-Y.
All right, Jerry's percentages. I'm sure Jerry's been a busy guy lately. Very happy that the NHL is back and up and running here, and I'm sure he's paying attention to a lot of different things going on in the sports world. So it's a big one tonight. We got Ray coming up. We got Tim Kirkchin coming up. So Jerry moving around a little bit. Let's get to it. Let's hear from Jerry.
Jerry's popping popcorn watching the Blue Jays flame out of the playoffs. Almost as much fun as watching the Canadian teams choke in the Stanley Cup playoffs every year.
Okay.
Come on, Jerry.
What a loser. Such a hater. It's 2-0 Seattle. Series isn't over. Let's go, Jerry. You're such a funny guy. What else do you have for us?
Vladdy Jr. better get the memo that the Yankees pitchers aren't throwing him meatballs anymore. So a 2-hit minimum is the bar Jerry is setting for him tonight.
2 hits for Vladdy. 2 hits plus for Vladdy tonight.
You guys heard what my guy Peter Apple said.
You can hit him in the
Peter
ground.
Apple laid it on the line. I'm going to go 30%. It's just hard to be confident after what you watched 2 games in Toronto. It's awfully hard to be confident, even with what he did against the Yankees. I'm going 25%.
You said 30.
30%.
Peter Apple's got him all. You're all messed up, man. Pete Apple.
I'm ignoring what Peter Apple said,
Yeah, forget Pete Apple.
and I'm going 51%. I believe in it. Over 50%.
Really? 1% over? That means you believe in it? I don't think so.
Well, it's more than 30 or 25 or whatever you were saying. I'm twice that amount. I believe that Vladdy, you said hits. All he needs to do,
Yeah.
if he's hitting him into the ground, maybe it gets past the shortstop or the
That's
third
right.
baseman. Like, to me, give me a couple hits, Vladdy.
Yep.
Give me a couple.
Couple Roger Doran CNI shots through the
Exactly.
infield. I'm going 100%.
Ooh.
100% that Vladdy Jr. steps up tonight.
Wow.
He has to. He has to. And I'm going to go a step further and say he's going to hit in the first inning tonight. I wouldn't be shocked if it's for extra bases, okay? Because that's what has to happen this evening. You want to really start the party, you want to send a message to Seattle, you got to put runs on the board immediately. And Bieber's got to go out there and pitch a clean sheet and then settle into the game and settle into a 3-game series in Seattle. And that's what it's going to be. Get comfortable out there. But I